You've probably heard the old adage that change is good. And in the case of a business, well, change could come in the way of a facelift. And that's definitely the case as we're here at Town Center tonight to enjoy the recently renovated, and I guess new, Sonoma Wine Bar and Bistro.
My name is Mackenzie Hess, and I'm the general manager and executive chef of Sonoma Wine Bar and Bistro. At the end of August, we shut doors for a couple weeks, and we ripped this place apart, painted everything. We put new floor in, changed our whole layout, made it a lot more intimate. The experience that we're going for when people come here, when they walk through the door, they'll see all the linen covered tables, a more formal setting, but there's lots of colors on the wall, so it's still very comfortable and very approachable, and if you just go past that and take a step into our wine bar, you'll see a little more laxed version of, the same quality food and drink, but in a less formal setting. Before we did all of our renovations, it had gotten to the point that I think people had the feeling that they were sitting at their grandma's house and they had to sit there and be quiet and eat their dinner, then they leave. And I think that now that, we've softened it and made the dining room a lot more approachable and more comfortable for people, they should definitely feel a lot more comfortable coming here and eating dinner. The dining room definitely gives people, a more interactive view of everything that's going on in Town Center, from right out our front door at the Sandler Center and across the street at the Zotter's American Dream Theater. There's lots of new shops here. So it really is like, an ultimate evening experience. You can go and do some shopping and come in and have a great meal. 16 years ago, I started working at One Fish, Two Fish. I worked there for 3 or 4 years under Bobby Hubert. And then I came here under Richard Boone, who was my mentor, and I worked under him for 7 years. He taught me everything I've learned about cooking. He really put me in a position to try to manipulate flavors, to get them to work how we want them to work and not just how a book from culinary school would tell you that they should work. I kind of felt that everything that I was learning in culinary school I had already learned by doing it every day, working in restaurants. My philosophy on food has changed dramatically in the amount of time that I've spent in the kitchen. When I was younger and I was very eager to prove myself, I found myself a lot of times trying to cram as many different flavors in a dish as possible, most of which went over well, but a lot of flavors were lost. And as I've gotten a little older and more established in the kitchen, I've kind of let the ingredients speak for themselves. I think that people, when they come here and eat dinner, they should expect me as a chef to have done all the thinking for them and trust in the fact that the flavors that are coming with each dish are well thought out and executed. Our menu is comprised of appetizers and small plates and full entrees. Some of our favorites on the menu now are the ahi tuna. Comes with soba buckwheat noodles. It also has a lemongrass and ginger broth with some pickled vegetables and bok choy. Our filet is a 8-ounce all-natural grass-fed beef, and it comes with a fondant potato, which is braised in stock. It also comes with a blueberry demi-glaze, Black Forest ham wrapped haricot vert, and is stuffed with a boursin and brie cheese mixture. A few years ago, we put a beet salad on our menu, and it has been one of our best sellers since. Roasted red and yellow beets with balsamic reduction, basil pesto, and fried mozzarella. Everyone loves our crab cakes because there's very little filler, and we use lump crab meat. The cheese board has literally become one of the most versatile dishes that we have on our menu. People can come in and eat it as a starter before they get their entrees. They might have an appetizer or a salad and share a cheese board for dinner. And sometimes we have people that will order a cheese board for dessert. All of our desserts are made in-house. We have a creme brulee, a cheesecake, and the flavor of those change almost every time we make a batch. And the one staple that we have on our dessert menu right now is our layered chocolate cake. A 4-layer cake with raspberry coulis, chocolate ganache, with a little chantilly cream and house-made caramel. Just want people to know that after over 10 years in business, you can still count on us to come in and have flavorful food with great drinks, and now an updated, more comfortable environment.
I love the decor, I love the atmosphere, but most importantly, I love the food. It is absolutely amazing.
Well, I like a nice glass of wine, and this place has a good selection. And you get a pretty knowledgeable staff, so good recommendations, good bottles.
I think lots of people come here, they love it because of the atmosphere. It's really cool, it's really laid back. You can get great food, it's a great price. Whether you work down here or you live in the area or you're just visiting, this is definitely the place to come.
What a great time we've had here tonight at Sonoma. We'd like to give a special thanks to Chef Mackenzie Hess and his staff, who were phenomenal. So do yourself a favor. When you get in Town Center, Virginia Beach, check out the new look Sonoma Wine Bar and Bistro.